So you want to learn how to touch a man to build instant attraction. Well, fear not, you sexy single lady, you are in the right place. Because the best way to build attraction and sexual tension in the early stages of dating is to touch a man sensually, but not sexually. And nowadays, with 21st century casual dating, people just jump to things way too quickly. They go from, going on a first date to a couple quick drinks to a little ha 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 laugh before you know it, they're having sex. And then 2 months later, you wonder why it is that he's not taking the relationship seriously. So let's try on a new strategy here. Touch a guy in these 4 sensual places, build that sexual tension, and hold off before sleeping together, and I guarantee he's gonna be pursuing you in ways you never knew possible before. Keep watching. Hey there, Adam Littlechey from lovestrategies.com, where we help successful single women get out there and attract long-lasting love. And in this video, we're gonna be talking all about how to touch a man to build instant attraction. Now, I remember years ago, back when I was single, before I met Jessica, I was on a work trip. I was a professional speaker, traveling all across the country, lecturing about the science of attraction and dating and flirting. And I was speaking to this woman, and it was a very professional acquaintance, although we were the same age and she was attractive. But I thought nothing of it. I thought that this was just purely a professional relationship until I said some ridiculous joke and she laughs and says, ha 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 ha, touch. And then she touches my arm and just holds it for about 2 seconds longer than most people would. And it was at that moment when she touched my arm and held it for just a little bit longer when I realized she's probably attracted to me. So for all of you women out there who want to show a little bit of interest in a guy that you're attracted to, maybe it's your crush, maybe it's a guy even in a professional workplace, or even if it's a guy on a first date, the best way to do this is through the act of touch. And just to circle back on that story with that woman, no, nothing happened. So here are the 4 places to touch a man to build that tension. The first place is the forearm or the inner wrist. As I just mentioned, that woman in that professional setting, she didn't have to put herself out there that much, right? It's not like she was rubbing my inner thigh, okay? That would be inappropriate. Instead, you can just lightly touch someone's arm, and it's really just a matter of how long you are holding or maintaining that touch. And certainly if you can touch a man's inner wrist, because the wrist is a very, very vulnerable area, these are very subtle but easy ways to build that attraction. The second place to touch a man to build attraction is the lower back. I mean, have you ever been walking with a guy and things are going okay, maybe you're on a first date or you're just flirting, getting to know each other, but then he lightly touches your lower back and it just sends this massive amount of energy and signals down through your body. Well, the same applies to us men. So an easy way to do this is if you're going in for a hug with a guy, kind of hug him, of course, and be touching his lower back, but even when you let go of the hug, still kind of hold on to his lower back once again, just for a couple more seconds. It gives you an opportunity to rub his lower back, or at least touch his lower back, to once again send those signals that you are interested. The third area to touch a man to build that attraction is a little bit more vulnerable, and I would only recommend doing this in a romantic setting, and that is touching his hair. There's an old rule where if you want a man to kiss you, then go ahead and just touch his hair, touch the side of his face. It's the easiest green light signal for a man to know, you know what? She wants you to kiss her. Now, it's an asterisk to this principle. It doesn't mean you have to just go right up to him and just start slowly caressing all of his hair, okay? You could even find maybe he has a little bit of hair. It's hard with my fluffy hair that I got going on right now. But let's say he's got a little hair kind of hanging down just like this. Just kind of get close to him and just slowly do the swoop up. And that is going to build a lot of sensuality in that moment. This is a really, really effective thing to do on that second or third date when you really want to push things forward. And the fourth area to touch a man to really build that attraction is the neck. Now, this is similar to the lower back in that if you're giving him a hug, you can also touch his neck. But notice, even just rub your neck right now. It's a very sensual area, and it's very rare that anyone's ever touching your neck because it's a very vulnerable area for a reason, right? But when someone allows you to touch their neck, or you're touching each other's neck, that's actually a sign of vulnerability and trust between two people. So when that's happening, once again, this is going to build a massive amount of traction between the two of you. So I want to hear from you. Where is your favorite place to be touched by a man? The forearm, the lower back, the hair, or the neck? Leave a comment right there below. And if you're ready to take this to the next level and learn how to build emotional attraction with a man and connect with him on a deep emotional level, go ahead and register for the free training we have. We'll leave a link in the description, or you can head on over to lovestrategies.com, where we have a free training that's going to teach you the 3 steps to building emotional attraction with any man. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll speak to you, you sexy single lady, next week. Bye-bye.